What's up, guys? It's your boy Day back at another video, and I would just like to first off by saying sorry for the little wait. You know what I'm saying? It's been 10 or 11 days since the last video, and I would just like to say that it's my fault. I apologize for that. Had some personal life problems I had to tend to, and now I'm back, and I hope that I don't have to take any more breaks for a while. So let's just hope and pray that I'm able to stick around for a little longer this time. Now, tomorrow a video might come out. Not exactly sure yet how my whole uploading schedule is going to get back to normal, or if it is going to get back to normal, if I'm just going to be able to post a couple times a week, or how really that's going to work. But just know that next week should be packed full of videos for sure. For today and probably tomorrow, I'm going to do 2 rebuild videos for the Milwaukee Bucks, and this might carry into next week, Sunday or Monday, or this could end within the first 2 videos. But I already have an idea and a plan on how I want next rebuild to go as well. All right, and then also I got a build video coming up that I would like to do as well. So as you can see, this is the Milwaukee Bucks rebuild. Now it is going to be a little difficult knowing that I have Giannis and nobody else really. Um, like we really like if we had Dame, it would be you know a kind of easier path than it is here. But because our next best player is Miles Turner, who is a really good player, don't get me wrong, it's just he's not going to be the guy that we're going to need going forward on this team. You know what I'm saying? We need a guard to match up with Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And Miles Turner, first off, is not a guard, and also I don't think he fits the Giannis Bucks team the best. Now, do I think he's a bad player at all? Not at all. But there is a couple people that I already have my eyes set on, and one of those people we're going to see if we can find them in the trade finder right now. We're just going to have to scroll over just a couple, and we're going to go down to Derek White. Now, there's no offer sound, so that's lovely. But Derek White is somebody who actually I think could, be really good for this team. I'm looking for some 3-and-D guys, similar to how Drew Holiday was for Milwaukee. I mean, if we remember when they won their championship, they had 3 main guys, and that was Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday. And now Giannis is the only person that's on that team. Chris Middleton deteriorated a lot, and then for some reason we decided to trade him for Kyle Kuzma, which at the time I didn't think was the bad trade until I actually saw Kuzma play in Milwaukee, and dear God in heaven, that was dumb. So yeah, I mean, just off of our people we have alone, who let's see what we could get for Miles Turner. Like I said, I do want to get a decent return for him. Like Quentin Grimes doesn't seem horrible, but knowing that we could possibly sign him in the offseason makes me not want to get him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can get somebody like Quentin Grimes and actually be good. Trust and believe that Kyle Kuzma is gonna be leaving this season. Sorry for that noise. I'm trying to readjust and stuff. All right, so we could get Nikola Vucevic and Jalen Smith. I don't see really the point in this. You get an older center and an undersized center, so we're going to have to say no to that. Lonzo Ball is not the point guard that we really need. We need like an 80 overall. We could do a trade straight up for Anthony Simons. The thing is, Anthony Simons is on a 1 year. I really don't want to sign extensions. I don't even think I can sign an extension for him. John Collins. Overall, this isn't a horrible trade. We get Onyeka Okongwu for center, who is definitely worse than Miles Turner, but he's also younger. You get Luke Kennard. We're able to, I don't know. Khalil Ware is really good. Miles Bridges is good, but we don't need a power forward. This honestly isn't horrible. I actually kind of like this trade, if anything. The Lakers give me 7-foot DeAndre Ayton, who honestly, maybe not as good defensively as Miles Turner. As Miles Turner is averaging 2 blocks a game last season compared to just one. This is like one of the only seasons where he only had one. But we also get Rui Hachimura at power forward, who we can move to the small at 6'8". He is very movable for his position. Who would also give us starting small forward spot probably over Kuzma for sure. We got Gafford and Washington, who I think this is honestly a good trade off as well. We get PJ Washington, who's on a 1 year, but we can extend him for usually really cheap. Actually, I think he's on a 1+1. So I think we can extend him next year for really cheap. And then Gafford, we can always re-sign. He's also younger than Turner on a way better deal. So this is honestly a trade that excites me. You got Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell. Now, I would love this trade if it wasn't the Pacers because, Miles Turner going right back to where he came from. DeJounte Murray, is he the point guard that's really going to do it all and help us out? I mean, 7 assists, about 18 points per game. 7 and 18, or 18 and 7, is that? He's also out there getting boards, too. I mean, you got to think, like, you know what I'm saying? We're getting a center back, and we're getting a good small forward. We just got to see what the... Wow. De'Aaron Fox and... Wow. Okay, hold up. Because as much as I love De'Aaron Fox and think this is an amazing deal, I got to think, like, we won't have a good center. And on top of that, De'Aaron Fox is not the best shooter. Like, he's not the greatest shooter. He's a slasher, if anything. We need some three-point shooting. Dylan Brooks and Mark Williams are going to have to pass. Hartenstein to pick and Draymond Green to pick. Let's see what we can get for Kyle Kuzma. Because Gary Trent Jr. is somebody I can keep in this lineup. Bobby Portis is a good backup for now. I'm going to trade him away if we needed to. But Kyle Kuzma, let's see who we could get for you, Kuzma. Because if we can get another good small forward back, or like this is a really good deal for us, honestly. Get Miles Bridges. We could put Miles Bridges at the 3. No doubt about it. We could put him at the 3. His three-point shooting, 30% is around the same. His defense is better than Kuzma's. And his season averages are better. I think we're going to have to do that trade right there. I don't think there's a way that we don't do that trade. Malik Monk. Unless we can find a good point guard here that is willing to come to this god-awful team. I think this is the best trade we're gonna get. Let's go ahead and get Miles Bridges and Mason Plumlee. Now let's go to Trade Finder again, and let's just go to our team. Like, we have Cole Anthony at the point guard, which doesn't excite me too much, but at the same time, like, it could work. We just need me personally, I want a really good three-point shooter and playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like how Dame was, or even... It doesn't have to necessarily be Dame, but, somebody like that. Let's see. Shooting guard wise, we have Andre Jackson Jr., Gary Trent Jr. I think that Gary Trent Jr. is our starting shooting guard is okay. AJ Green is our starting small forward. Actually, is not, because we're going to put Miles Bridges there. And then Mason Plumlee is our backup. Let's see if we can get like a good... shit. All right, so let's see. I'm not looking to do that. Let's just go to roster right quick, and then let's just go to Miles Bridges. How do you quick edit? Quick edit is this now? Quick edit. Yeah. Let's just make you a small forward. Make sure overall you can go up one, so that's cool. And then let's just exit. Boom. So we got our starting power forward. The goal is to do this with Giannis. Now, if things look shitty, we might trade Giannis, but I really don't want to do that. So we're just going to try to do this with Giannis. So Giannis, Miles Turner, Bobby Portis Jr., and not going to lie, Bobby Portis is probably going to get traded for a point, like a good point guard. And then we might trade Cole Anthony for a backup power forward. I think that honestly is the move, because Bobby Portis Jr., he is 30. He does have good three-point shooting, but I feel like we can get more out of him. Trade finder for Bobby Portis, $13 million. Might not be able to get the best point guard on paper. We can get a Peyton Pritchard. We can get a Ty Jerome, who honestly fits exactly what I said we needed. We needed playmaking and three-point shooting, and boy, oh boy, does he give us that three-point shooting. If we look at his per 36, he would be getting about 6 assists, 23 points, which honestly is really good. 6'5", so he's tall. Let's just see about Peyton Pritchard right quick. Let's see what his per 36 averages are. 18 and 4. He's undersized. compared to Ty Jerome. Also, we're getting a first-round pick, Ty as well. He's 28 on a 2-year deal. Davion Mitchell was always a good sight to see. I love Davion Mitchell. His his assists is actually really good. I didn't think they were that well. His assists are really good. His steals are really good. His three-point shot is really good. Oh, this is per 36. I'm tripping. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, so we're going to pass on Davion Mitchell. Ooh, Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton can play the point. 28 or 18 and 4. I mean, I said 28. Holy shit! Only if you know. It's definitely an option. I don't want Schroeder. You know, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want him. We get a Wizards top 10 protected pick and Mitchell Robinson. I feel like we have to do that, honestly. I don't think we're going to be able to get a good point guard outside of that, but we can get Cam Thomas possibly. Like, yeah, I know I just said we're good. We don't need a shooting guard, but if we can get Cam Thomas, we can get Herb Jones. Wait, who we just get for small forward? We just got Miles Bridges. I don't think we need Herb Jones. Get Denny Avdia, and honestly wouldn't be bad at small either. Let's see what we could get for, because like this trade, where is that? This trade here is intriguing because Cam Thomas is that damn good. But let's see what we can get for Gary Trent Jr. if we are able to trade for Cam Thomas, because then we wouldn't really have a need for Gary Trent Jr. here. Could we get a good power forward, specifically in like the 70, I was about to say the 77, 78 overall? We can get Gershon Abuseli, who's really good. I think, do we get a pick with that as well? We do get a second-round pick, which may not be the best. We get Najee Marshall as well. It would be a backup 3. Bruce Brown, Tony Bradley, Jose Alvarado, Clint Capella, Mark Williams, AJ Mitchell. I don't know. I really don't know, man. What can we get from Miles Turner again? Just looking back, I don't think any offers really excited me. Let's see what we can. Okay, let's do the Wizards or the Knicks trade for Portis. I know this might be bad on paper, but we are getting Mitchell Robinson, who's a good center. But like, let's see if we could trade. So now, let's just go to Trade Finder. Trade Finder now. Point guards, we're looking a little slim. Shooting guards, Gary Trent is our best player. We kind of do need a backup. We could try to actually sign somebody in the free agency. I didn't think about that. I'm okay with AJ Green coming off our bench for our small forward. Giannis, we do need a better power forward than Chris Livingston. I'll tell you that shit for sure. And we could trade either Mason Plumlee or Mitchell Robinson. I'm okay with having either or here. Mitchell Robinson's on a much tradable contract. Let's see free agent wise, like if we're able to sign anybody for a shooting guard or a point guard even. We got Russ. Could we negotiate a contract with Russ? We could. Russ is 80 overall. Russ would definitely carry that that for us. Oh my God, Malik Beasley, $4 million. Can we get you $4 million on a flat? That would be absolutely amazing for 4 years. How old is he? Yeah, for 4 years, no trade clause. He's accepted the offer. So we just got Malik Beasley at our shooting guard, and I'm low-key thinking about getting Russ here as well. As, you know, like I said, maybe not the best shooter, but he's definitely somebody that is able to play make really well. And like, if we keep good shooting around us, so like now roster-wise, I'm thinking Cole Anthony starting point. Even though I need a better three-point shooter than Cole Anthony, that works for me. It's not the best. It's not the worst, though. Cole Anthony starting point, Malik Beasley starting shooting guard, starting small, starting power forward. Starting center, good backup center, Mason Plumlee. You're going to have to go for a backup power forward. We need a backup power forward. We need one fast. So Mason Plumlee. Where's his overall? See, he's somewhere here, right? Oh, he's right here. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna turn that rule off because I've seen people get. What's his name? Was it PJ Tucker? PJ Tucker got traded like 6 times in like 1 day or something like that, or 2 days. Difficulty, no note setup. I think it's under trades. Is that a thing? Or is it under... It's here. Trade logic on. Recently traded restriction off. Recently signed restriction off. Okay, boom. So now we're going to go... Now we're going to go to trade finder for Mason Plumlee. And we're going to get a backup power forward. I'm okay with getting a 75 overall. I don't really expect to get anything better than that. I do expect to get at least a 74 overall back. Good Lord, can I get somebody? Throw me a bone here. I can get Bronny James, okay. Which, in 2K, Bronny actually does pretty good. So I'm not mad at that, but it's not the position we need. Plumlee is 6'10". Quinn Post is a footer, right? He's 7 foot. Okay, no, this might be dumb. Is there anybody in free agency that's a power forward that would be good for us? We got this Earl Jenkins dude. He's always actually like really good. We could sign him on a minimum. Let's negotiate the contract. We can only have 15 players, so it's time to get rid of somebody. Roster. Let's get rid of... We're going to keep Mark Sears. We're going to get rid of Pete Nance. Oh, we assign him to the... Oh, is that... If we assign him to the herd, does that mean we can now sign a free agent? I don't know how that works. Does it work that way? Oh, it does work that way. Okay, that works. Cool. So this Earl Jenkins dude, I want to sign you. We're going to negotiate a Oh, never mind. It doesn't work like that. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to get rid of him, which is okay. Roster. Here, we'll get rid of you then. That's cool. All right. Nope. Contract extensions. Is Earl Jenkins a real dude? It can't be, right? What am I doing? I'm literally on the wrong thing at every damn moment. Earl Jenkins. This can't be a real dude, right? Negotiate a contract. Your roster is full. You can only offer a two-way contract. I would like to do this, actually. What do you mean by... Okay, Twin, you're actually about to piss me off. I'm confused. Propose a trade. It says I have 15 players. Okay, holy shit. Roster. Let's get rid of this Pete Nance dude. Release. Yes. Mark Sears. Let's assign you to the Wisconsin herd because, why not? Then, free agents. Earl Jenkins. Negotiate. What do you mean my roster is full? Like, am I not getting something? 1, 2. Matter of fact, let's do it this way. 4. It's 4 here. 4 plus 3, 7. 10. 12. 11. Wait, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have 16 players. Holy shit, I just want to put a gun to my head and end it all. So there's like, I have to get rid of 2 players, right? This sucks. Okay, we might sign Earl Jenkins in the offseason or something. I really don't know. Roster-wise, Sean, who is it? Chris Livingston. I said Sean Livingston. Mason Plumlee, if we quick edit you to play power forward, will that work? Does that work for you? Do I have to be on all? I do. Plumlee. Can I exit this right quick? Yes. Quick edit for a singular player. Okay, that's all I needed. Because it did quick edit by the row. Alright, so now let's do contract extensions. Who can I extend here? Not a damn soul. Alright. Which it is early in the season, so some of those might change. Option settings. What am I doing? Coaching game plan. We're going to give Giannis 38 minutes. I'm actually okay with that. Let's make sure that we got our people getting minutes. Mitchell Robinson, get your happy ass up there. Gary Trent Jr., get your happy ass up there. Plumlee, you're going to have to get some minutes too, bud. Bridges, starting small, so you need to be up here. Yeah, we're going to give you, it says to give you 30. I'm okay with that. 30. Malik Beasley, we're going to give you 28. Turner, 32. I'm okay with that. Porter, 22. Okay with that. Is he also point? Ryan Rollins is also point guard. Is this his second year? No, he's 23. I don't see why he's getting this many minutes then. Just give you 6. I'm going to bump you down to like 10th man. Or actually, AJ Green is our backup small, right? So we need to give you like 10 minutes. Something like that. Plumlee, backup power forward. We're going to give you 14 minutes. Gary Trent Jr., we're going to give you... How many minutes does Malik Beasley have? He has 28. So we'll give you 20. Let's do the correct math. Mitchell Robinson. Looks like we're giving you 12 because I ran out of minutes. And Ryan Rollins, does he really need to play? I mean, it's just telling me to give him 15 minutes a game. I think that's a little much. All right, simulate through date. Off to a wonderful start. So Santi Aldama, hell no. We're just going to disable CPU trades altogether. Now, if we suck this year, which it looks like is possible, I might end up, because again, we're trying to get that Wizards pick. And the Wizards, we already know the Wizards are going to be bad. Pairing up somebody like AJ DeBonsta or, I don't even know, somebody else, even like Nate Mintz, Boozer, honestly, he's an undersized. He could be an undersized power forward or undersized center. I mean, so we're the 5th seed right now. Do we have our own pick for this year? Question mark. Mock drafts. Is this? It says we're gonna get. Oh, we have the Pelicans pick and we have the Wizards pick. You love to see it. Do we have our own pick for this year as well? We don't. I'm actually okay with that. Now I know that, honestly, I can live this season out pretty good. Like, you know, Giannis is a 99. We're not doing bad. We're not doing the best either. We need a point guard. Like, we do. We do need a point guard. We got Mikal Bridges for a couple, or not Mikal Bridges, Mikal Beasley for a couple seasons. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a good three. Okay, I always, yeah, it's starting to get annoying. Like, he's always going to be a good 3-point shooter for us. Power forward wise, we have Giannis, who I don't plan on getting rid of, like, ever. Center wise, who do we have center? We still have Miles Turner, right? We never traded Miles Turner away, so yeah. Center wise, we're set for 3 years. Point guard wise and small forward wise is the only 2 concerns I have. And small forward wise isn't a big concern because we have, again, Miles Bridges there. So, yes, let me stop real quick because now I got to see contract extensions. There's nobody on a 1 year, right? Mitchell Robinson is. He's accepting a 6 mil. Let's give him a 6.5 on a 3 year flat because I'm greedy. Does that work for you? It does. How old is he? So he's 27. So we just got him for 4 years, so he's 31. You love to see it. Anybody else that's here for less than 1 year, or not less than 1 year, just 1 year? Bud, I'm gonna give you a minimum 2. I'm guessing you don't want that, so we're gonna give you a 250 on a minimum 2. We'll give you bird rights though. Yeah. Who's this? Andre Jackson Jr. Is it Andre Jackson Jr. that has that highlight of him? No, that's Jordan Noir. Where is he at? He's not on here? I don't know. We'll resign. We're gonna get you on a 1 year minimum, bud, or maybe a 2 year minimum, just because he's accepted. All right. So I think the roster is honestly really good. I think that we can make it far this season. We don't really necessarily have to. I feel like with what we've had, with what we started with, you know, what we started with being uh, Miles Turner, Giannis, and Bobby Portis and Kyle Kuzma, and then getting Malik Beasley, Miles Bridges, and I feel like we got another big star, or at least kind of big player. Did we not? Am I tripping? Did we not get another big player? Mitchell Robinson. I feel like that all went well for us. And then also we're getting two very high draft picks, top 10 protected draft picks at that, I should say. And we're also the 4th seed this year. Everything is going very swimmingly, and we keep the same team plus then some because of our draft picks. I think that this team is going to be really scary. If not next year, then the year after for sure when our rookies kind of develop a little bit. Because the rookies develop fast in this game. MVP Shea, 36 and 7 assists with 2 steals and 1 block. Really good. Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag, 15, 5, and 3. Russell Westbrook ran 6 Man of the Year back on the Lakers. Love to see it from Russ, man. Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, averaging, how many stocks is that? 4.7. Muasa Dehate, what I'm saying, averaging. I guess he's better than he was last year. Yeah. Clutch Player of the Year, Dame Lillard, back in Portland. Love to see it. And looks like in the East we are facing off against Cleveland in the first round, and looks like we're probably going to have to go up against New York next round if we even make it. Cleveland, I doubt we're going to make it. Now I'm thinking about it, I remember that I'm playing 2K and it's Cleveland, so they win the first game. They win the second game. It wouldn't surprise me if they sweep us. Nope, they let us win one. That's all we're winning though. Yeah, all right. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not surprised. The Knicks beat the Thunder in the final, so it looks like the Knicks are gonna be the team to beat. That's good to know. Um, yeah, I don't know what the fuck all this means for real. I really don't know what this means. I don't even see where I'm at. Advance, maybe? Oh, yeah. LeBron retired. Chris Paul retired. Kyle Lowry, Al Horford, Mike Conley, Eric Gordon, DeAndre Jordan, Nick Batum, Kevin Love, DeMar, anybody else? Drew Holiday. They like to sneak in like Curry or something at the end here, so that's what I'm looking. They don't sneak in Curry, but they do sneak in Clay. So Clay's down here. They sneak in the other Curry brother, Seth this time. Seth, how are you younger than your brother? And whoa, DeLon Wright, man. I want DeLon Wright on my team. It's crazy to think that Cody Martin was like really, like, I'm not gonna say really good, but could have been the future, or one of the future pieces of Charlotte, kinda. Well, they didn't really have anything else. Cam Reddish, man, RP to his career. Anyways, and you got the Thanasis, man. I might sign Thanasis, Thanos, whatever the hell how you want to pronounce his name. Anyways, we're gonna go all the way down to the draft lottery. So it says we're projected to get the 6th pick and the 1st pick. And I can tell you right now, I doubt very seriously I'm going to get that 1st pick. But let's see if maybe that 6th pick moves up to like 3rd. Like maybe if I had to guess, we're going to get like the 4th and the 2nd pick. Because I can tell you right now, I don't think that we're going to stay the same there for that 1st pick. It always jumps down. Literally every time. The Celtics moved into the top 4. How does that shit even work? They were projected to go 10th, and now they moved into the top 4. How does that work? The Bulls has landed in the top 4. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is bullshit. The Rockets, or no, the Pelicans are in the top 4. So where am I going? Right here. No, apparently not. Maybe I'm just retarded. All right. Can we leap into the top 4 with this shit? Never mind. It's not our pick. Or no, it is, right? It is. It is our pick. Is it? Weren't we projected to have the 6th pick? What is it? Am I tripping? Is it not our pick? Is it? Is it like actually not our pick? I don't. I think it's actually not our pick. Let me just make sure I'm not bugging here. So thought we're supposed to have the 6th pick via Suns. Thought we're supposed to have the Pelicans and the Wizards pick. So are we not? Are we not? What the hell? Are we not at? Oh, twin, am I bugging? Am I tripping? Or am I? Do we not get okay mock drafts? Are are we get the 22nd pick? It's not exactly what I hoped for. So you trade away Bobby Portis for Mitchell Robinson. That's basically what I'm seeing here. We had so many other trades we could have done. I mean, honestly, this team went not far at all. We didn't even make it out the first round. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do, for sure. You know, maybe sign a free agent or two, try to get a point guard. I think this team would be complete if we already get a point guard. Like, we got the 3 guys, we got the defensive guys. We get a point guard, I think we'll be good for sure. That being said, if y'all like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I'm going to hit y'all with the next episode of this Milwaukee Bucks rebuild. I don't know, sometime later. And hope that I'm not a dumbass and don't make a dumb decision. Hey, there's Chinese Jokic. Love it. Anyways, talk to y'all later. I'm out. Peace.